Recording in progress.
Yep. Good morning, everyone. So, yesterday we learned about working with CSS attributes. So, CSS attributes, we learned about how to deal with some attributes. So, what are the attributes we learned? Box model, CSS box model. In that, we have margin, padding, border, border radius, and we have width and height. These are box model. Next important after box model. Now another option is in CSS we need to know CSS positions. What are the CSS positions and how they work? Already some positions we used, but detailedly we need to learn the positions here. Let's see what they are. Actually, CSS positions we have. So position is the attribute which can be static and relative, absolute, fixed, and sticky. These are the CSS positions we have. Static, relative, absolute, fixed, and sticky. What is difference between them? Let's see. What is difference between them? Actually, first static position. Static position means it keeps the element according to normal flow of document. It keeps the element according to the normal flow of document. That means where you keep the element, it will be there only. So it is not removed from that place. So by default, every element is static. By default, every element in the page is static. So where you keep it, it will be there. And important, it is not affected by left, right, top, or bottom attributes. It is not affected by left, right, top or bottom attributes. That means even you apply left, right, top, bottom, it will not move from its place. So it is present exactly where it is designed. This is by default. By default, every element is in which position? Static. So static, it keeps element according to flow. For example, see here. To understand this, I will put a page and we will copy some paragraph. Let's copy some paragraph here. Yeah. And in this paragraph, so I will put a div. Okay. In this paragraph, there is another div called offer, class offer. And I say some 30% off. And this is having class container. So we are writing a style. The style is container. And in the container, we will keep border as 1 pixel solid black. And for offer, that is a dot offer. For this, we will keep width 100 and height not required. We will use border 1 pixel solid red and background color as yellow. That is for offer we have defined. Now we have a container and the container is like this. This is the text and the offer box we have. So now what I am doing for this offer, I am keeping position. We are keeping position as static. By default, every element position is static. Even you don't give static, it is static. So when I give static here, you can see the element is present in the same place. That means element is present exactly where it is defined. So it is present exactly where it is defined. I given static. Okay. I will try to move it. I will say top as 10 pixel, but it is not affected. I say right as 10 pixel. It's not changing. So static is the position which is fixed at the position where it is defined. You cannot move it from its place. That means actually later you will use dynamic. Dynamic means according to situation, elements have to change their position. And in any situation, I don't want this to move it from place. Then what we do, we put position as static. So static is the position which keeps element according to the normal flow of document. And it is not affected by left, right, top or bottom. It's not affected by them. Actually, when you are using other positions, like there is another position, absolute. Absolute position is there. Absolute position means it removes element from normal flow of document. So when you are learning about positions, what you need to remember is which position removes element, which position keeps the element according to flow. So static position keeps, but absolute removes from the flow. Then what you can do if element is removed, you can place left, right, top, and bottom at any position. You can place at any position. Left, right, top, bottom, at any position, you can keep it. But important is it is fixed. So actually it keeps the element fixed. It keeps the element fixed to content in page. It keeps the element fixed to content in page. That means it moves the element along with content in page. These are all the points about absolute. Absolute position, it removes element from the normal flow, and important, it places the element where you want, but it is fixed to the content in page. I will show you that. So what does these all points means? So let's do one example here. Let's keep it here. First, I will remove the position here. Okay. First point, absolute position will remove element from normal flow. Let's check this. So according to the normal flow, the element is present after this last line. Inside the container, it is present. I will give here position as absolute. Then you can see it is removed from its place. Element is removed from its place. Actually, it was inside this box. Now it is removed from its place. After removing, we can keep anywhere we want. Suppose right 10 pixel, it will go right side. I will say top as some 50 pixel. It will be top 50 like this. So what is difference between static and absolute? Static will not remove the element from its place. Absolute removes the elements from its place. After removing, you can place where you want. Currently, where you kept top 50 pixel and see the content where it is. This is along with this third line. That means the element position is fixed to the content position. If I scroll this now, that means we will put more paragraphs. I put more paragraphs here. Now you see, so this is here. And when I move this, what will happen? It will move along with that content. That means this element is fixed to home content in page. That is the meaning of all these 4 points. So it removes element from normal flow of document. After removing, it can place the element where you want. After that, it keeps the element fixed to the content. So it moves the element along with the content in the page. So it is moving along with the page. No, I want there fixed. That means I don't want to move it from its place. So it should be there only. Rest of content may scroll. Then how? You have to use another position. We learned that fixed position. We have fixed position. What is fixed position? Fixed position also same. It removes element from a normal flow of document. Next, so you can keep, so you can place left, right, top and bottom. You can keep top, left, right and bottom. But what is difference is, so it keeps element fixed to page and not to content. That means it will not scroll. It will not scroll. It is fixed to that particular position. So this is called fixed position. That means the element position is fixed. It will not move from its place. Right? Let's see here. Suppose we are defining, that is the fixed position. Let's remove this. The position I will just change from absolute to fixed. So it is same at its place. But now when I move it, you can see it is fixed at that place. It is not moving along with the content. So what is difference between absolute and fixed? Absolute is attached to the content and fixed is attached to the page. So you can do that by using these two. So tell me, what are the positions that remove element from its place? Till now, two positions will remove element from its place. What are those? Absolute position, fixed position, right? Next important, another we have. So I will give this example first. So I will copy this example roughly. This is example up to that, right? Next, in the position sticky. Stick, it keeps the element. It keeps the element. Sticky position is it keeps the element at it keeps the element according to normal flow of document. So it is not removed. It is kept where it is written. It will stay in the same place where it is written. But what happens is, so it can stick the element to page. It can stick the element to page after specified units. After specified units from top or bottom. It can stick the element to page after specified units from top or bottom. That's what sticky position is. So it is kept in the same place where it is, but after reaching certain point, it can stick to the page. So see here now, suppose in this example, yes, this is a body. Yeah. So in this example, what we will do is we will add some more pages. Yeah. Now what happens is I will keep this offer at some place here. This is where the offer is. And I remove these options now. Now it is present in the same place where it is. It is present in its place. Now what I will do is I will keep the position as sticky, and from where it should become sticky. So from top 0 pixel, it should become sticky. So I will move this little bit after 2-3 paragraphs. Okay, that is enough, right? Now you see what happens. Currently, the element is present here. It is present where it is. It is not removed from its place. When I scroll down, you can see it is going to move along with the content. But after reaching top 0 pixel, it will stick there and rest of content can scroll. This already I given you while learning about data list. I told you data list with terms and definitions. I already explained that. In data terms and definitions, when more content is there, you are scrolling up and down, then we have that option. We will see that. Actually, in few days, we will start online labs. We are going to start online labs. So when we start online labs, we will give access to you. So online labs is you have to log in, and there every topic wise exam will be there. Lab exam. That means questions, and you will have another one is exercises, practical tests. There you have to design. Example is given, those we have to design and you have to submit. So if you can practice those lab exercises and all, that is enough to crack any interview on UI, right? So we will start those labs shortly. We will see, and we will give you access to them so that you can work on them, right? Those labs I will explain. Actually, later I will show you them. So head start. Yeah. These are the labs we will provide to you. Later, we will give you access to those labs. So these are the labs we are going to provide to you. Usually in these labs, you can log in into your web development course actually. So HTML, CSS, this. Here, all concepts will be there, topic wise. In these concepts, you can go to any topic. In that, you have options. You can design, so you can start designing here. The problems and solutions will be given to you. Those problems and solutions, this is the quiz. The problems and solutions will be given to you. You have to design it and you have to submit. Questions, answers, everything will be there. Right? This is actually programming. This is programming. You can even write the program here and run. You don't need any separate software to install. Right? So this is completely the design with HTML, JavaScript combination. This we will give at the end of the session. Means after you finish HTML, JavaScript, then we will give access to this so that you can practice, finish that exam. If you finish the exam perfectly with at least 80%, 100% guarantee that you will crack the interviews. Because these are designed by real-time companies who conduct interviews and take people for jobs. So the questions, what they ask, those we prepare, those we collected from them and we kept here. So you will get complete, perfect practical approach, right? And usually we will give access to such exams and labs after we conduct here one practical exam. right? For everybody, it is waste of time to give access, because who are regularly practicing exercises, regularly doing, for them, we give this, right? We will sort out all the people who are regularly posting exercises, examples on what they are learning. And for them, we give access to this. Others, no, right? We will choose people to whom we will give access. And if you can practice these complete end to end, then it's perfect, right? You are perfect in your technology. It is for all people, Java, .NET, everybody it is there. For you, separate content is designed with all practical examples, including a sample apps projects also, right? So you do all the exercises given in class, you do the tasks given in class, then you will get access to that. Okay. So then you will practically try so many things you can understand. That means in real world how the designs are created and all. Already we are creating templates, but those are interview based questions also. Some next, this is which position? Sticky position is this, right? So these are the positions we are having. So static position, absolute position, fixed and relative. Sticky. Relative already we learned now. In a template design, I told you, I think, relative position. Relative position is nothing but it removes the element. It removes the element from its normal flow. It removes the element from its normal flow. And it removes the element from its normal flow and keeps at specified position, but relative to its parent. Relative to the parent. This is important. That means it will not allow that particular element to go outside the parent. So it is simply, in another terms, it keeps all child elements relative to parent. That's what actually the point. So relative position, it keeps all child elements relative to the parent. That is what it is going to do. So that is what relative position is. So what does relative position? Already I explained so many examples also. In the shopper template, I showed you relative position. So for example, see which one shopper template we created. In the shopper template, this is our shopper template. In this shopper template, in the shopper template, so already I showed you this one relative. We kept that element relative. Already I explained that part there. Suppose here right side also we want some number relative. So how we can keep that? I will show you. You can put that in that example actually. So relative already we'll discuss it once, but let me keep this like this. Suppose we have a button, and in the button, I will just use link relation is a style sheet. Href is node modules, bootstrap icons, font icons.cs. I'm adding, suppose your shopping cart. And here we will keep a span. So class BI, so cart for something. And this is the design we are having. And in this, for example, here I will put a span and I will put here 3. That is the number. Now for this span, I will keep as class count. Okay. We will write here style. Style is a count, and the count will have suppose background color, some red, and color as white, and padding as 5 pixel. So it looks like this, and we have border radius. Border radius as 30 pixel, so or 50 pixel or 90 pixel, and width padding I will give some 15 pixel, or it's very huge. 10, okay, that's fine. So I'm giving here, I think 3 is enough, right? Now I need to keep this. I need to keep this outside. Suppose width is also 30 pixel. That is enough. Okay. Now I need to keep right side corner. Right side corner, you want to keep it. So suppose font size as 13 pixel. Its size is 10 pixel, little better. Okay. Now right side corner means we have to remove from its place. Then what is the position? Position is absolute or fixed. We can use absolute. It is removed from its place. After that, we are giving right. We are right 0 pixel and the top 0 pixel. It becomes right and top of page. You can see it becomes right and top of page. But it should be right and top of button, not page. That means now what button have to do? It should not allow any its child content to go outside. Then for this button, what we will do is button height as 50 pixel. Okay. And button width as 200 pixel. That's a button. And here position for button is relative. That means relative is the position given for parent so that it keeps all its child elements within the parent, relative to the parent. Now you can see it will not allow to go outside. Now what you do? We can add here. So right is minus 20 pixel. It will move like this. Right, you can keep like minus 10 pixel. It will move at the top. You can keep any place you want. So that depends on how much size padding options we are giving. Actually, to give a good appearance for this, you can also try bootstrap classes. If you try bootstrap classes, then simple, better appearance you will get. How? I will copy this one. With the bootstrap classes, we will see what are the bootstrap classes is. You don't need this as of now. We can put simple. Suppose now it looks like this. Now we will apply bootstrap classes. Link relation is equal to style sheet and node modules, bootstrap, dist CSS. What is it? Bootstrap.css. Now, after that, we will keep this body with a class called container. Okay, and it is like this. Now, I will put for this button class btn. btn primary. That is the class. That is the button. And for this, I will give margin top 2. Some top will come. And observe here, for this button, what I am doing. This class is there, span. instead of count, you simply apply ready-made class badge. Badge class will keep it separate. After that, you keep here as BG danger. BG danger is background danger. After that, you keep rounded and a rounded circle. This keeps rounded circle. After that, if you want, you can move it anywhere you want. Already it is there. Suppose what we do now here, what is the button? For button, position. Position is what? Relative. Okay. What is for badge? For badge. For badge position. Position is what? Absolute. Absolute. It is removed. Suppose top we given as 0 pixel, then it will be top. And right as what? 0 pixel, then it will be right. I think here width is there. How much width we need to give? That's the width enough, right? Where is it actually? Here I will directly give these positions. You don't need these also. Simply you can give like this button. For that you can write position. Position is what? Relative. For this position is what? Position. Position is what? Absolute. Then it will keep it like this. These are ready-made bootstrap. You don't need to write manually. You just apply the bootstrap classes, then easily it will work. Later anyhow in bootstrap you will learn. But this is very popular concept. So we don't write, already these are available as class. We just apply the classes. So I will give you here same concept. So bootstrap classes for position. What are the classes for position we have? One is position absolute. We have position relative. We have position fixed. We have position static. And we also have position one more is sticky. These are the bootstrap classes. So without writing much logic, you can directly apply this class. But first you write and you apply. Later you can use this bootstrap class. So we learned relative position in a template design. So here I just given an additional example. I will copy this example. Remember, for this example, you need bootstrap to add compulsory, because these are ready-made bootstrap classes. If you can add, it's easy for appearance. So total, how many positions are there? 5. Now tell me, in these 5 positions, which position removes element from the normal flow? Absolute removes the element from normal flow. Fixed removes the element from normal flow. Relative will not remove the element. Relative is to control the element which keeps all its child elements within it. Relative is given for home, parent. Will it remove from its flow? No. It keeps the element according to the flow. And static also keeps according to the flow. Sticky also keeps according to the flow. Right? So these are simple basic. Actually, people who don't learn in order, for them it is very confusion. If you watch online, so many videos you will find. If you search CSS tutorial online, you will find so many people teaching about positions. Why? Because not only important, even several people learn from various videos about position, they are still confused about them. They are still confused about what is absolute means, what is fixed means. That's the reason lot of videos will be there. They will be explaining position means what, relative means what. But if you learn according to the concept document flow, then it is easy to understand. That means which element is according to flow and which elements removes from the flow. That is managed by position. Next important in CSS, after the positions, we have CSS Z index. Another important in CSS is Z index. Z index is very, very important. Actually, it is used to control the flow, control the orientation of element with regard to other overlapping elements, that is what Z index is. Can you turn on that switch? Red. So usually it is used to control the orientation. Actually, orientation is generally, so it is the order of elements. So what is the order of elements? Send back. So send backward. We have bring front. So that is bring forward, like this. These are the options. So what is difference between back and backward? What is difference between backward, front, forward? So backward is one step. Back is towards behind of all. That means suppose there are 10 people in line and you are standing at 10th place. I ask you come front, means you have to come to number 1 position. If I ask you to come forward, that means 1 step forward, that is 9, like. And this is very important in website designing, because several elements we can see overlapping. Designs will be like that. We keep contents overlapping. In that case, when contents are overlapping, then we need to able to arrange them. That you can do by using Z index. So actually, index starts with 0. So 0, that refers to element at bottom. So from 0 to any positive number, element sets forward or front direction. That's what actually anything plus you give, then it sets forward or front direction. This is Z index. Let's create one and see here how this Z index actually works. Actually, this is seen in several websites. First, I will show you an example for the Z index. So I will add here. So we have a div and class card. So this is a card yellow, like this. card and card yellow, and another div class card and card green. And we have another so class card and card red like this. Card red, green, yellow, some card. Now we will write a style. So wherever card is there. So width is 300 pixel. Height is 150 pixel. And card have a border 1 pixel solid, let's say 2 pixel solid and black, and we'll put a box shadow and 2 pixel, 2 pixel, 2 pixel, some gray. Okay. This is every card defined. And for card yellow, we'll set background color yellow. And for card green, so we'll set background color green. So these are the simple options, card red and background color as red. Now you can see every card is like this. These are all cards. Now what I am doing here is just for card, means all are using the card. For every card position, I will give absolute. That means they are removed from the place. And you see only one card is there. All other cards also there, but they are behind it. That means the yellow card and green card, they are behind this. All are overlapping. Let's shift them, you will see that. That means what I will do is here, I will make so red card margin left as some 50 pixel. So 50 or 100 pixel I will give. Send margin top. Margin top also 100 pixel. So you see red card will come. And for green card, I will give margin left 50 pixel. Margin top also 50 pixel. This is the green card. All the three cards are visible, but all are one behind another. I want the yellow card to come front on the top of others, right? So how we can control that? Z index, by using Z index. I want to send red card behind green like that. Actually Z index now currently yellow is 0, green is 1 and red is 2. Gradually it increases, right? See, we will give which one? Red. Red first yellow. Yellow Z index. Z index is 0. Green Z index. Green Z index is 1. And red, that is default position actually. Red Z index is 2. Already it is like this. I want to send the red card behind green card. Then what we will do is shuffle the index. So green card will be at 2, means green will be top, and red card will be at 1. If you keep both at 2, both will be at same place. Then again overlap will happen. So you can see this is the green. The green card comes top and the red card goes behind. We can control this one, right? We can add this. Suppose red card, so margin left is suppose, so minus 30. So it will go like this. So just 10 is enough. Or we'll just give a 10 pixel. Margin left 20. Okay, that is fine. So this is, you can see now red is behind green and yellow is behind red. I want to bring yellow card to top and red card behind it. Then same what we do. Now red card index will be how much? 0. And both are at 0, then it will not change. Yellow card must be at 1. Then you can see it will change. So we have red, green, yellow combination. So usually we can push anything back, anything forward. These kind of designs are very common. I will show you some real templates we will see. So how the content are placed there, right? But remember, I'm just using colors. They put some text or paragraph. Now we can control animation for that if we want to see. What we will do is, so again, I will keep the position. This is 1, this is 2, this is 1, and this is 0. I will keep here the position 100 pixels for this. And others are same. It will be in this way now. I will do one more work here. For every card, we will give width and height is there. So 100 and height is same. So like this we have. Height also I will give 50. So all these cards are simple like this. We are adjusting the positions for them. Suppose I will change the position from top, margin left and right, how they need to arrange. So this will be 20 pixel, 20 pixel. This will be 40 and 40 pixel. That looks like this. Now, when I move the mouse onto green card, that should come into center with zoom. Right? How we can do that? Hover. We can write hover. Okay. So what I will do is, so we will write here dot card what? Green, hover. When you keep it hover, what should happen? So margin left, I will give as some 400 pixel. So margin top, so we will give as margin top, we will give as some 300 pixel. That is the option we defined. And we will keep here size. That means the card size. So width is 300 pixel and height is 150 pixel. And we will also keep transition as 3 seconds. And this is the card. And card, what is it? Green. Everywhere transition 3 seconds I am giving. Now you can see when mouse is over the green card, it will come onto that. I think space is not enough. Space is not enough because I need to move along it. That means width is not enough. We will adjust the width, then it can come out of that. How much width we will give? So it is coming where? So I will give another option also, comma. Yeah. So this is for which one? Red card. And another one is for which one? Yellow. So now you can see it will come into that position. And this one also, they are very overlapping. We'll do one thing, we will keep left only. Because both directions, card yellow, na? Margin top I will not give. It will display like this, okay? Because our mouse need to control that, okay? Now it is fine. Because when I am moving, it is coming overlapping on other content. So that's fine. So all of them we will give again card yellow. Transition is what? 3 seconds. For all of them, transition we will keep to 3 seconds. All the cards transition 3 seconds, and I will just give hover. We will remove the top position and only the left position. Now you can see. Now this is red, and you can see this is the green, and it is the yellow, right? So that is how it can control. That means we can get the positions and keep them behind, keep them forward, backward. You can control their positions. This kind of appearance is very much required in several websites. So we are keeping here normal text. Actually, when it is hover, you see red hover or yellow hover, we can keep even a background image. Background image URL, it is // public images. Suppose some image a1.jpg. Background size as what? Cover. You see now gradually that that becomes an image on hover. But actually the default color is what? Standard. We set a standard color. Which color we kept? Background color red. Na? Here the same image I will keep. Yeah. So for red, I am changing this one. Instead of color, we are keeping image. Then when I move the mouse, you can get into that. It is going to display that. Initially, it will not display the complete image because of its position, right? So here I will copy for red card, some green card. So we are using background A2, okay? And green card hover, what we have to do. So background image. So background image A2. And one more we have to give. Background size. Background size we have to set it to cover. Like that you can try others. Now when I go to the second one, it will get that and it will display large. And we can keep it normal. That means it will get that and display. You can change a lot of things because when you are doing this, I will just keep here. One more is border radius. Border radius as 300 pixel. Then you can see that it is going to, this is okay. But the second one, so it is going to turn, this is for yellow card I given. I will give for others. Okay, red card hover and this one hover. Okay, now you can see when I move the mouse here, it will turn into this. Even the shape of that object is changing. The shape of the object will be changing. That we can control depending on how much width, height you are giving. Right? Because when you are giving height also on hover, suppose 300 pixels. So then it becomes, this is the ellipse, and you can see the second one becomes a circle. Like this, we can control the image. These are done by using a Z index, where to keep the elements and the positions. I will copy this example, and this is the example for Z index. Syntax I will give first. In the syntax, usually we give like this. Z index, we need to keep 0. That's how we define. Example is this. That is the basic example how to apply Z index. Now you can see a lot of designs in the same way. Let's see some, mostly these kind of designs you will see portfolios and all, right? Suppose I will take here some get bootstrap. You have themes. These are the bootstrap themes we have. I think you see this is the live preview. Now, in this live preview, you can see here the contents like this. This is absolutely using Z-index very much. Here, what they are doing in the background, there is one photo. On that, again, there is a black. And on that, there is a search. Right? That means this search is at 2 index. Black one is at 1 index. And behind that, there is another one. What is it? 0. So these are all Z-index based designs actually. Right? You see these designs, you try to create these designs. If you can create this, that is easy. This one you can see. This is the background and you see these kind of designs. One card on another card, on that another card. Right? All these things, majority Z-index based options are used for them. Okay. So this is one concept. So this is one, later such templates we will create. One template we will take and we will try to create the template. So we have CSS positions and CSS related Z-index. Next important after CSS, Z-index and all, we have another one, CSS background, which already we know. In CSS background, what options are there? In the beginning itself, I showed you. What are those? So we have background color. Background with what? Color. We have background what? Image. We have background size. We have background position. And we have background what? Repeat. We have background what? Background what? One more attachment. Attachment, it keeps scrolling attached background. These are the background options that you can try. Already we know everything. No need to learn about this. Repeat means repeat X, repeat Y, repeat, no repeat. The background duplicate will not repeat. Position means 9 positions we can give, or we can keep any position we want. Size and image and color already we learned. So attachment means it can have fixed or it can have scroll. Background image should be fixed or it should scroll, that you can control. Actually, so suppose I showed you some color lip designer. Suppose I will show you one template. Suppose this is color lip. Yeah. This is the template. I showed you this template. No. I showed you this. I showed you how to create the background fixed. Already we discussed that. That is using the same concept. Background image is fixed. And you can see that scrolling here. Already we discussed this one. Background image, how to keep, already we know that. Right? So same concept. Right? Nothing changed. But extra what you have to learn here is, so here when you are setting background, some questions are asked like this. The question is, can we set multiple backgrounds, multiple background images? Is it possible to keep more than one background image? So yes, we can do that. So, but directly it will not work. For that, we need to set up the environment correctly, but it will be working. You can set multiple background images. We can do that. But For that, you need to organize your content correctly. Then it will work. See how you can keep background image. So let's say I will create here in the body section, right? I'm just using style and body. I'm applying background image. Background image URL, it is dot dot slash public slash images slash some a1.jpg, like this. a1.jpg, that is the background image. You can see it is applying that background image to the page like this. So background is working fine. Now observe here, if you want multiple, you select here, comma, another URL. And I will give here a2.jpg. Now you will not see that. So background multiple images will work, but you need to organize them correctly. Why it is not displayed second picture? How it will display if first picture is repeating? If first picture is repeating everywhere, how it will display? So what you have to do, we need to control, right? So how do we control? We have to use background. Background what? Repeat. For first image, your wish. You want to deal with first or second. For first image, I give no repeat, comma. Second image, I will give repeat. That means first image will not repeat, second image will repeat. Then you see it will be there. So I will change this to A3 or A4 something. You see different images will be there. So A3, so you see different images there. Now I want this image. That means two images are there. So you can control the images according to your requirement. So now there can be more than 2, 3, any number. So now the question is how to keep this in the center. That means what we have to do. So we have to go background position. Background position, first image must be center. Then you can see it will be center. But center will come when height is there. Huh? Height is some 500 pixel, then center will come. We can adjust the size, and for both of them you have to mention now. See, I am giving background size. Background size for first image 100 pixel. That means comma, for second image some 400 pixel. You see it will be like this. First image is 100 pixel only. Suppose first image I given 200. First image size increase. First image suppose 400. You can control the image size. Second image I will give 100. Second image size will reduce. Depending on how you want to place. You can have multiple images in the background. We can do that. That is possible. Right? But we need to organize them correctly. Okay, this is example for multiple images. Now, another question asked in many requirements is, can we change background image dynamically? Can we change background image dynamically? That means in one situation, one image should be, in another situation, another. Suppose I am watching on laptop, desktop, then wide screen will be there. Background, a photo is okay. But I am watching on mobile, less lengthy screen, short portrait mode will be there. In that, I can't see background large images. We want to just put one logo. That means the background image can change dynamically. So we can do that by using media queries, CSS media query. Media queries we are going to learn here in CSS detailedly. By using media query, we can do that. Media query is nothing but, suppose see now, I will take here the body background color. How? So here I will put a simple option like orientation. We have to write at the net media. If media is a screen and is a logical operator, and orientation 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 is landscape. So that means media is screen and orientation is landscape. That means they rotated the device. Then body, for body background image, we will keep one background image. So what is that? Public images. We have some Netflix background, Netflix banner.jpg. This Netflix banner.jpg will be applied, and background size we give as cover. This is in landscape mode. In landscape mode, it will be like this. But when its width is decreasing and we are watching on mobile portrait mode, in mobile also landscape portrait mode, then what should happen is, suppose actually in our images, I think we have Netflix, this one I want. Only this one I want. I don't want others. So some Netflix image one is there. Or if you have a Netflix logo, better keep it. That will be more better. Right? What we will do is, so we will copy here Netflix logo. Okay. Let's set this one. Suppose this looks okay. And I will save this now. Save image as in our project folder. It is in Flipkart. And public images, I will just keep as Netflix logo. Okay, Netflix logo JPG file it is. Now it is JFIF. It is saved as JFIF. Okay, fine. Now I will write here another media. Media is screen. Media is screen and orientation. Orientation is portrait. Portrait. Media is screen and orientation is portrait. Then background image, we will set URL, background image URL. So for which one? Body na? Yeah. Same. Let me copy this. For body background URL, we will change this to which one? Netflix logo JFIF, I think it is. Huh? Yeah. And this is the orientation portrait. Now you see it is here how orientation portrait will come. Suppose I will change this in a Chrome browser because we have mobile simulator in Chrome. Let's take to mobile simulator. In the mobile simulator, we will test it. This is the page on Chrome. And here we will choose mobile simulator. And in portrait mode, it will have a different image. So it is loading still. Portrait, I think image is not correct. What is the image? Netflix logo, right? That's fine. Now I am rotating this. This is on portrait. And here you see I am rotating this. I am rotating this, a different image will come. The background image is not standard. Depending on the orientation, it is changing. We can do that. Actually, you can test here in Edge browser. But here I adjusted the width of this. You see now it changes. Right? When I'm adjusting the width, it will fit accordingly. Width is reduced, then it will change that image. That you can control, that you can manage. So background images can change dynamically. Right? By using this, we can control that. So we have to use media query like this. At the net media is a screen and orientation. Orientation is landscape or it can be portrait. Then we can set effects for your content. So for body, what effects you want, you can control. That is just syntax. Later, you will see a lot of other media queries, right? How to use the media queries we can see. So this is one example. Let's paste this example here. That is the syntax. Let me copy this. And this is the example for how we can set the backgrounds, right? So we have now so many options. So background, positions, Z index and background. Now we have next CSS have text effects and CSS 2D, 3D animations will be there. That we'll see in next session, right? That is enough. First, you need to practice all this. Then we are going to discuss some more and we will finish CSS in two sessions maximum. Then we will learn Bootstrap. Bootstrap, JavaScript. Now we will enter into Bootstrap and JavaScript, right? So now content becomes little more complex, right? So we have to finish the CSS part in 2 days. So Monday we will have session. There is no holiday, right? Monday again we will continue and we will try to finish by Monday, Tuesday CSS. Then we will start Bootstrap and after Bootstrap, I will conduct some practical sessions. Then we will go into JavaScript. Right? Practical sessions means directly some examples we will design. After that, we will go into JavaScript. Okay. So then Monday will continue.